Yo, what's good? So I'm going to be showing you how to fill in your brows the most correct way possible. Just kidding. In my opinion, this is my favorite way to fill in my own brows and how I fill in my clients' eyebrows. So if you want to keep watching and you want to learn a new few tricks, keep watching. It's me, Saucy Jousty, Joust the Sauce. Okay, usually I do my brow fill-in tutorials on my stories, but I'm just gonna do an IGTV for it so that it stays and you can see it. So I'm just gonna be using, you're just gonna need whatever your preference is. I'm gonna be using pencil and powder. So I know I used to be scared of pencil. It used to be like challenging for me. It was like either too harsh of a line and it was hard to blend it. But when you find the right products, then your life is much easier. So anyway, motto of the story is work smarter, not harder. You're just gonna need a slanted brush and some powder and your favorite pencil. So I'm actually going to be using the Damone Roberts powder in Minx and the pencil in Latte. So these are my eyebrows without any product. I have my makeup on, as you can see. She's glam today. So the difference is when you don't fill your eyebrows in, they just look a little bit opaque and like kind of just dull, like the you know, all the product you put on, like the eyeshadow, everything, all the powder like goes up there and it just kind of makes your brows look dusty. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, I'm gonna be filling in, which one should I fill in? I'll fill in this one with powder. Move my little bangs. And I still kind of have the brow lamination slightly, like definitely it's starting to it's almost that time again to do it again, but like these are still pretty good. They still go up, they still stay up, and then these are starting to come back down like they usually do. So but this is a good, now you can see the brow lamination doesn't look like crazy or anything when it's growing out. It just, your hair just kind of goes back to normal. If you were wondering about that. All right, so usually with brow fill-ins, I like to brush my hair down from the top because I like to start at the top. Reason being is that I just don't start at the bottom because I don't like to create that like really harsh Instagram brow, that 2017 Instagram brow. You know, we're in 2020 now, so it's all, that was so last year. So anyways, I'm gonna start at the top, and I like to just, and I'll do this with any powder for brows. I'll grab my brush and I'll stamp it from both sides of the brush. I don't know if you could see that. So like this. I just take the excess off on the palm of my hand or back of my hand, wherever you want. And just so the product doesn't go all on your eyebrow, makes it look too like just blocky. So to avoid that as well, I start about right here. And then I want to go back to the excess that I wiped off of my hand. And I just went back and like dipped my little brush in there. And I'm gonna bring the product down into the middle of my brow hair. So I'm just bringing down the product. And then right here, I'm also just gonna bring it towards the front and then down. So now I'm gonna brush the hair and see where I'm at. Oof, already looking good. So I'm gonna go back to the little excess here. And then I'm just gonna do little hair strokes like this. You don't, a little, when it comes to makeup, a little or what is it? Less is more. And I believe that to be true. And rule of thumb is you always want the beginning of your brow to start right here. And it's gonna even like contour your nose. It's magic. So, and then here, same thing, I just stamp it, whatever's left on my brush. I just stamp it. Yes. And then right here, I never went back. I don't know if you noticed, but I never went back into the powder. Also, the Damone Roberts powder, it's powerful, honey. I definitely recommend it. I love it. I use it on all my clients and on myself. And then that's good. And even though my hair is a dark brown, I didn't use a dark brown powder. I always like to do 2 shades lighter. All right, so right eyebrow is donezo. So now we're gonna do the left eyebrow, and I'm going to do it with the latte pencil. So, oh, it's already brushed and ready for me. So basically, same thing is that some pencils are too waxy and almost like literally like a candle wax, and they're really hard to get on the skin. You find yourself like rubbing, or they just dry out too fast, and then you're like grabbing like a paper towel or something to scratch off that like hardened like first outside layer of the pencil. I don't know, it's not cool, but these never dry out. I've actually left them without the cap overnight and they've never dried out, so awesome. And let's see, so it's already sharpened for me. Move my little bangs out the way. Oh, see, my lamination is starting to grow out. Never going back. Love the lamination. So I'm gonna brush my hair down. By the way, you should always brush your hair up once your brows are done. Or even if you're just going out with no makeup on, always, you know, do a little brow gel in the morning. All right, so we're gonna start at the top, just like the other brow, in the same spot. And I'm gonna do the same thing, a little line. Now, the latte pencil is a lot cooler than the minks, but this is, I don't know, this is my favorite color pencil. I'm using like I'm not even going like this. I'm just going like this. Like this, literally this, you guys, these pencils are so blendable. Like you don't even have to try. Like the warmth of your skin just does the work for you. So same thing. You want to start your brow right here. All right, let's brush it up and see what we've got. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. So there we go. And pencil does tend to look a little more natural, but I also wasn't too harsh with the pencil. And then you can go back and just fill in whatever areas that you want. Like that. Same right here, you can go in. Or sometimes I even just go back in with my angled brush and I just stamp it. And there you go. So then I always finish off. Remember, I always say in this house, we do not go without brow gel. That is a sin. So I'm gonna go in with the clear brow gel. And brush those babies in place. I always like to make the front a little crazy, so I'll go like this. And then this, I'll just brush to the side, up and to the side. And same with the other. Now that I have bangs, I actually will like take my own brow gel and I'll just like brush down the frizz. And it works. All right, and there you have it, ta-da! Beautiful brows. And another reason why I don't like to start at the bottom is because I just feel like it looks more like an eyebrow at the bottom. Like you can see the beautiful, like I love it when you can see like the crisp line of brow hairs. It just looks so beautiful, natural, and wispy. I don't know, I just love it. If you want to go the extra mile and clean the brow up with a little bit of your favorite concealer or your favorite concealer pencil. And I'm just going to take the smudge brush or a concealer brush, and I put it on my hand. I don't like to put it on my brow bone because it just feel like it's not easy for me that way. So I'm just going to add it to both sides and stamp it on, I hope you can see, like so. Like that. I'm not too anal about this part. Just kind of, it's easier for me to do this part on my clients than it is on myself. But I have definitely found my tricks, and this is the way I do it. So this is kind of like your eraser too. You can go back and erase any harsh lines that you might have done, or any brow lines that you went outside of the brow. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yes, all right, and this part. And you can even go on the top, clean this, depends how clean you want your eyebrows to be. I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. I actually don't like a very pronounced eyebrow. I like a more natural brow. So there we go. And like I said, I am so crazy about my brow gel. I'm gonna go back because I feel like I took it off. I literally have one in my purse, in my car, some in my shop. I have them everywhere. All right, and this is the complete look. You cannot go out without eyebrows and a full glam look. It's just crazy. I actually look back at my high school videos and I have no brows and like blue eyeshadow. Ugh. Ugh. All right, thanks for watching.